Well, Louisiana Tech is launching 2 new business certificates. Good evening to you. I'm Jennifer Andrews. Jasmine Bingham tells us what they include.
Students at Louisiana Tech can now take advantage of 2 additional certificates in business, which include Business Data Analytics and Business Analytics. The 12-credit-hour Business Data Analytics certificate focuses on analytical decision-making, big data, and artificial intelligence. The 18-credit-hour undergraduate certificate teaches students how to apply analytics to business problems. Associate Dean of Graduate Programs and Research, William McCumber, says this will give students an opportunity to have hands-on experience that they can later apply to their own businesses.
At the undergraduate level, there are 6 classes that students would take to get them used to how to work with data, how to get it, how to clean it, how to visualize it, how to tell stories with it, and ultimately gain some perspective that they wouldn't have had without the analytics. At the graduate level, there are 4 classes that students can choose from and put together a package that makes the most sense for them in their careers and to help their businesses.
The Graduate Business Analytics Certificate can serve as a minor certificate for students completing Tech's Master of Business program, while the Business Analytics Certificate can serve as an undergraduate degree or as a standalone program. McCumber says having these programs available to students can help meet the workforce demand in Louisiana.
Industry very much is asking for and needs data analytics to help make good decisions to help their businesses. So why not help Louisiana students learn the skills to then take to Louisiana businesses and compete on a national and global scale?
For more information, visit business.latech.edu. In Ruston, Jasmine Bingham, KNOE 8 News.